hope you've had a good day. I've been out enjoying the sunshine today and I've been looking forward to seeing you on here tonight. I'm going to cover another 2 poses. Your comments have been lovely. I'm really delighted that what I'm doing here is inspiring you to home practice. That's exactly what I wanted to do. And your feedback on how I'm breaking down the poses has been really, really nice as well. I'm delighted that it's really working for you. So keep those comments coming in. Make sure you've clicked like when you see the video, and make sure you tell your friends to subscribe and join in the party that we're having, and we're coming together as our little yoga community. So let's just sit tall for a minute and just let's get rid of all the thoughts and things that have gone on from the day. So take a deep breath in, close your eyes, breathe out, maintaining a nice long spine. Breathe in and out. And just let go of all your thoughts, all your concerns, just for the moment. Deep breath in. Breathe out. You've nowhere to be other than here with me on your mat. I just want you to become aware of yourself. Become aware of your physical body, sitting tall, broadening outwards. And if those thoughts do come wandering by, then it's okay. But instead of getting on the journey with them, just let them pass by. Observe as though you're watching the traffic going past from a bench. And start to connect more deeply with your breath, feeling the sensations of the rise and the fall of the breath. Feeling the reactions in your body as you breathe in and out through your nostrils. Just preparing yourself for your practice, becoming more connected with yourself. Remembering that yoga is the union of your mind, your body, to the divine light, the self, the soul within you. Just joining your palms together at your heart. Just bring your gratitude to this practice ahead. Gratitude to the day, your body, your breath. Just setting your intention on becoming more familiar with your body and how to work with your body to become stronger, more stable, which in turn will release your body, give you freedom in your body. And when we can establish all that in our body, we're more likely to establish it in our mind too. Healthy mind, healthy body, healthy being. And just bow your head down. Release your palms, gradually open your eyes and lift up. Let's go. Okay, so all your equipment available near to you, toes together, knees apart, Baddha Virabhadrasana, and then coming into child's pose, spreading the palms, extending the arms, and again I really want you to feel the length right from the base of your spine here. Okay, keeping the length through the space of the base of the spine, lengthening through the torso, lengthening through the arms, pressing the palms down, using whatever equipment you need. If you need something for your head or your knees, remember we talked about that yesterday. So those of you with knee problems, making sure that you've got equipment for your head and perhaps a block for your bottom to go back on. So using what you need, coming into the pose. So those of you who are regular practitioners with me, you should know your equipment you need now. Nice deep breaths. Just allow your body to arrive here in the moment on your mat. And then coming up, curling the toes under, feet wide for your limb bringing pose of Konasana, downward facing dog. Pressing the hands and the feet, gripping the legs, lifting up through the body and the arms, feeling a lovely long stretch and a real good connection. And then walking your feet forward as wide as your mat. Again, lining the heel and the little toe edge up. And again, using any bricks, blocks. The aim here is to get a nice flat back. Okay, so we don't want rounded back. Most of us are spending more time at the computers and desks at our home. So we want to really broaden, lift and open our chest. So use whatever is required for you to achieve that. You can also use your legs. So really feeling that there's a length coming here, looking up and forward to connect this dorsal region in. And then to come up, press into your heels, grip up through the back of your legs, lift and come up. And then face forward, come into Tadasana, mountain pose, spreading your feet. And as you spread your feet, push down and feel this lift and reaction in your legs. Feel the torso extending, and as ever extending onwards and upwards from the top of the head. Extend your arms up, Virabhadrasana. And release. Good. Taking your hands behind, so we gave options to fold the arms or to take your hands here. Bringing your hands up in Namaskarasana as far as you can. And then broadening, opening the chest. Yeah, so we're feeling that there's an opening from the collarbones. Lengthen upwards. Really feel the connection from your feet out through the top of the head. Nice and broad. Good. And then releasing. So some of you may need a belt for the next one. And we're kind of going to play with it a little bit, so don't get too rigid with it. I just want you to swing your arms like so. I'll turn around so you can see what's going on. You're just going to swing your arms. And then the next time you're going to reach around and try and clasp. So some of you may need to use the belt for this. That's okay. So do what you need to do. So you're clasping, lifting, opening. And again, I want you to feel broad here and connected into this back body where your hands are meeting here. Make sure that you're using the hands to help you lift and open your sternum. Keep pressing down in your feet, lifting up through your body. Your neck, your shoulders should be relaxed. So remembering which arm you've just done, if you've got a belt, move it to the opposite side and just start to play with the arms again, like a little windmill. Just getting some mobility in there. And then the next time, bring it up so you've changed arms. And again, clasping your hands or your belt, but really feel from your feet, up your legs, up your torso, nice long neck, descend the shoulders and broaden to the sides of your ribs. Nice deep breaths here. Good. Okay, so we're going to practice a little bit of jumping and stepping. So bring your arms in. So we talked about the elbows should be lifted and broad to help lift up your chest. Okay, and you're going to jump or step. So bend the knees, jump or step your feet apart into Utthita Padasana. Spreading the feet, looking to have your wrists and ankles. And then bend your knees, jump back in. And again, bend your knees, jump out. So we're just energizing the body. Feeling, can I land without looking down all the time? Bend your knees, jump back in. And again, bend your knees, jump out. Try not to look down. Try and look up and really broaden across the arms. So I want you to feel strong. Have a purpose of doing it. So if we kind of do it like flippy floppy, it won't help you. So I really want you to bring your arms in, bend and power your arms out with your legs. And then you can just make a little adjustment if you feel you need to. Okay. So again now, turning your left foot in, rotating your right leg out. And I just want you to place your hands on your hips. We're going to do Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2 pose. So just to help you with your hips a little bit, I just want you to bend and stretch. Noticing all the weight in this back foot, little toe side hitting down. And as you press the little toe side up, really feel the lift on the inner thigh. So what we don't want is you to just lunge like this. Yeah, we really want you to stay connected in the back foot. And as you bend, I want you to feel as though you're lifting up in this leg. Don't allow this leg just to drop down. And at the same time, keep this rotation of this thigh. Yeah, so I want you to do that a couple of times. Just be very conscious. Again, this is a mindful practice. And if you notice, I'm really trying to keep the torso up so that we're not leaning. Okay? So keep the torso up. It's about learning to bend this knee whilst keeping this leg firm and straight. So we're not bending this one at all. Really use the thigh. Okay, turn the foot in. Utthita Padasana. Rotate the right leg in and then the left leg out. And so as you don't get confused, I'm doing it so that you can mirror image me. Yeah, so I'm the opposite legs to you, but you're mirror imaging. So you can watch and just follow what I'm doing exactly. Okay, so rotate your leg in again. Just practice bending. So we're really helping you get into these hips. Little toe pushing, lifting on the underneath side of your leg. Okay, so a couple of times. So it's just helping you get this action, feeling that your knee is following the midline of your toe, keeping your chest and your torso lifted. Good, bring it back. Bend your knees, jump your feet together. So we're going to try that with our arms this time. So just get yourself back into Tadasana. Bring your arms in, bend your knees, jump your feet apart. So again, just checking your alignment if you want to. Turn your left foot in. Rotate out. So see how I'm rotating on the heel, lift and rotate. So I'm getting this rotation, but I'm not turning. Now, those of you who stiffen your hips, you may find that this will move a little bit, but try and resist it back if you can. And then line that heel up with the instep of your back foot. Open and lift the chest. Now this time, try and maintain it. So I feel as though I'm reaching over this way with this hand. So don't allow myself to touch that way. And I come down and I'm aiming to get a 90-degree angle. Now I'm maintaining a lift here. Yeah, feel nice and long in your back. Open your chest. Keep that underneath thigh lifted and look over your right hand. So again, I'm well aware of my feet, the connection of the legs into the buttocks to lengthen up the torso and out to the fingertips. Just take a moment here. Feel the strength in the body and then come up. Release your hands down, rotate that leg in. Utthita Padasana. If you need a little rest, just jump your feet together. Otherwise, just maintain this. And then those of you who jump your feet together, bring your arms in, jump your feet or step out again. Rotate your right leg in. And on your heel, rotate that left leg out. Line the heel up with the instep of the back foot. Firm everything into this back leg. Start to bend. So again, as you bend, feel this rotation. So I'm not letting the knee drop and drift this way. It's opening up. So I'm trying to really feel that there's an opening in the groins here. There's a connection in the back of the buttocks here. Nice length here, down into the feet. Opening the chest. So again, just be conscious that you've not let this hip go like that. So we're not dropping into the hip. This hip has to remain lifted. Remember we were doing one the other day when we were reaching up. Yes, so keep it. Virabhadrasana. And then look over. And then bring it up. Bring your feet back round. Jump your feet back together. Okay, so grab yourself a brick and place your brick to the right side of your mat for Parsvakonasana. Again, standing in Tadasana. Bring your arms in. Bend your knees, jump your feet apart. So same setup as we've just done. So rotate your right leg in, left leg in, and your right leg out. Line your heel up with the instep of the back foot. Come back into Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. So conscious of your feet planting, especially the little toe side to keep this lift. We don't want this leg sinking. Okay, so open up. Feel the connection of that little foot. Lift the inner ankle, lift the inner shin, lift the inner knee, lift the inner thigh. Now, our aim is to not just sink over this side. We maintain our legs and we come over, finding your brick. So your brick can be up high here. Those of you who can take it a little lower, you're welcome to go to your place. Just bring your hands on your hips here, your ribs here, and rotate your ribs now. So we're trying to keep the body open. And then I'm pressing into that little toe and I'm going to reach. So a nice diagonal line from my fingertips down to my heel. And again, yes, I'm feeling the buttocks. I'm feeling them switched on from the work that I'm doing in my legs. And then I'm going to reach up to the ceiling, press through my feet, come up strong. Bring the feet back round, jump or step your feet back together. And then pop your brick to the other side. So you kind of have an idea of the height of brick you're going to use now. This can also be done beautifully against the wall, so I'll demonstrate it on this side. Taking your feet wide. Rotate your right leg in, left leg out. So your heel's still in line with the instep. My brick's just behind that foot. So if you've got the use of a wall, this is a good one. And then coming down, so I'm keeping my shoulders back on the wall. I'm conscious of the heel back here on the wall. And I'm trying to remain open without everything lunging. So this is gripping back and I'm opening the chest. Now from here I go over. I still keep my shoulders on the wall. Yeah, I'm looking at that 90 degree. So my ribcage is off a little bit here now, but I'm trying to bring it back. And then that nice, lovely diagonal line, rotating those shoulders, those ribcage, and you're here. Oh, lovely against the wall. I've forgotten how good it was. Makes you work a bit harder as well. So when I'm not there to teach you in person, the wall is a great teacher. Now to come up, use the strength in your legs. Come up. Bring your feet back round, join your feet back together. And just give yourself a moment in Tadasana. Nice deep breaths. Good. And then extending the arms up. Bring yourself into Utthita. So we practiced this yesterday. Try and keep the ankles together, knees together, lengthening your spine, shoulders down. Feel that connection in your back and in your abs. Good, and then come up and release down. Fantastic. Now just take a step wide, hands onto the top of your hips and just extend forwards. You can place your hands onto your legs, grip up your thigh muscles. So I'm going to turn sideways now so you can see. So these thigh muscles have to lift up into the pelvis. Extend forward. And then take your hands on the back, keep that extension forward. If you can reach the floor, you can place your hands here. Nice deep breaths, try and go a little deeper. So again, having your hands here is absolutely fine, but you're not pulling, you're not trying to pull yourself down. It's the work of the legs here to allow your spine. Your legs are like the key to the spine. If you work your legs, your back will go. And again, coming up halfway, lift your chest. Press into your heels, grip your legs, lift. Good. Now I want you to come down to sitting. I'm going to give you a bonus today. Baddha. This will really help you with the hips. So bringing the soles of your feet together. So if I'm looking at my knees, and my knees are a lot higher than my hips, so I'm going to take another block and I'm going to place it underneath. And then join the soles of the feet together again. This is handy actually to have bricks behind you as well, on the side of you here. So as the soles of the feet are together, push the heels. You can have the feet closed to start with. And just see where you're at. You can use those bricks now to help you lift. Okay? And then just see if you can open your feet like a book. And as you open the feet like a book, extend outwards. I'm going to just raise those bricks up a little and lift the chest again. So I'm broadening the body, extending upwards. I feel my buttocks are descending to the blocks. And I'm not forcing the knees to go down, but I'm allowing the connection of the buttocks from pressing my heels, the hips to slowly release as I extend up. Just allow yourself to just breathe here for a minute. So we're trying to lift the torso out of the hips, and we're trying to open the groin slightly again, so you're not sitting in the hips. So if you need to go higher, yeah, go higher. If you kind of feel a bit stuck and nothing's happening, then take another break, another block to sit on. That's it, good. Okay, and then release. Bring your knees back together. You can get rid of your bricks. Okay, so all I want you to do now is get yourself a block, lie down and just place the block underneath you. Just want to rest the hands on your tummy, close your eyes, take a few deep breaths. Just feel the belly move as you breathe, just give yourself a little moment. Just allowing everything to settle back down again. Another deeper breath. Good. And then release, taking the block out. And then you can just let your legs release. Roll your upper arms outwards. Again, just allow a couple more deeper breaths here in Shavasana. Just taking time out for yourself to connect with your breath after you practice. It's up to you how long you want to stay here. And when you're coming round, just resting your hands, bend your knees, roll to your side, slowly bring yourself to sit up. And again, you can sit cross-legged, you can kneel, and just bring your hands together. And just thank yourself for taking time to nourish your body, to quieten down the mind, to step back from life, back into yourself. Just working with you, nobody else needs to be involved, just you. And just thank yourself for your practice. Good. There we go, another couple of poses to work with. So I'm just going to slowly kind of build up a little bit and go a bit deeper into some other poses. As ever, make sure you click like once you've seen it and comment on any poses that you would like me to do for you, and then I can add it into our little practice that we've got going on. Okay, hope you've had a wonderful day. Keep smiling, keep your head up, keep breathing well. All is going to be okay. Take care, lots of love.